48 hours later, half their clients followed me out the door. And 3 months after that, I owned my former boss's company.
For 25 years, I walked through the glass doors of Meridian Partners believing loyalty meant something. I believed years of dedication built protection. I believed experience was valued. In a single meeting cold, rehearsed, and delivered with the precision of a guillotine, my boss proved all of that wrong. Given the company's evolving direction, Wesley Porter said, his hands neatly folded, "Today will be your final day with Meridian." Those words landed like an execution order. Behind him, Chicago's skyline gleamed through the glass wall, a view I had helped this company afford. I kept my face steady. Years of high-pressure negotiations had taught me not to show a reaction, even when my stomach dropped. 25 years, I said evenly. A quarter century. Wesley's smile was mechanical, detached, the kind you practice in a mirror for board meetings. Pushed a folder toward me. Your severance package, Patricia murmured. 4 months' salary, benefits through the quarter. I almost laughed. I wrote half of HR's policies myself over the years. Now, the rules I created were being used to escort me out. You've spoken to Victor about this? I asked Victor Meridian, the founder who hired me when the company was nothing but 3 rooms and a dream. All executive changes are made with full leadership consultation, Wesley replied, a non-answer. Meaning Victor hadn't approved a thing. I didn't argue, I didn't beg. I stood, gathered my things, and allowed security to escort me out of the office I had built from the ground up. As I packed my desk, my phone buzzed. A message from our biggest client, Sofia Castillo. Rumors about changes at Meridian. Call me ASAP. I looked across the office. Wesley watched me from behind his glass wall, calculating, confident, already planning which junior manager would take my place. He made a fatal assumption that day. He thought clients were loyal to Meridian. He never understood that clients were loyal to me. By the next morning, Sophia was on the phone shouting, "Tell me these idiots didn't fire you." I tried giving her the corporate version, but she cut me off. "Don't patronize me, Morgan. I know this industry. Who's managing my account now?" When I told her the name, she laughed so loud I had to hold the phone away. That woman couldn't manage a lemonade stand. Our contract is up in 6 weeks. I'm not renewing with Meridian. Sophia, don't even try. Where you go, I go. By noon, my phone was practically melting. Jonathan from Pinnacle Pharmaceuticals, Layla from Summit Financial, Diego from Westlake Manufacturing. One by one, they all said the same thing. If you're not at Meridian, neither are we. Wesley's mistake wasn't firing me. His mistake was not understanding that relationships don't live in a company database. That night, I met with Elena Rodriguez, the most powerful headhunter in Chicago. She slid a leather folder across the table. 4 firms want you immediately. The offers are extravagant. I opened the folder and blinked at the numbers double my old salary. Corner offices, bonuses large enough to retire on. But Elena leaned closer. There's a 5th company interested too. Riverview Consultants, smaller, but ambitious. Their CEO wants to meet you personally. I went to the meeting the next morning. James Riverview greeted me like an old friend. Morgan, your reputation precedes you. 25 years of shaping Meridian's backbone, impressive. He didn't dance around his offer. Equity partnership. 20% above your old salary. And he slid a bound document across the desk. A potential acquisition. Of who? I asked. Meridian, he said simply. Anthem Capital owns 37% of them. They're open to selling. All we're missing is you. I didn't commit. Not yet, but things escalated faster than I expected. That afternoon, a reporter called. Can you confirm that 9 major clients have already terminated their relationships with Meridian? 9? I hadn't encouraged a single one. Then she added quietly, 28 clients have signed a letter demanding that Victor fire Wesley Porter. 28. Sophia was behind it, I knew instantly. Minutes later, my former assistant texted, emergency meeting at Meridian. Execs panicking. Stock down 11%. Then the final call came. Victor. Morgan, he said urgently. Did you orchestrate this? I didn't solicit anyone, I said truthfully. 70% of our clients are threatening to leave, he whispered. The board wants Wesley removed. Please come back. As a full equity partner. In another life, I might have said yes. Instead, I asked for time, then called Elena. Tell Riverview I accept, I said. On one condition, she laughed. You're brilliant. Consider it done. The next morning, I walked into Meridian Partners headquarters. The entire company was packed into the conference room. Victor stepped forward. Meridian is facing unprecedented client losses, he announced. But I'm pleased to announce that Morgan Chun has agreed to return as full equity partner. I walked calmly to the front. Thank you, Victor, I said. But there's been a misunderstanding. The room fell silent. I'm not returning to Meridian, Victor froze. I've accepted a partnership at Riverview Consultants. Confusion rippled across the room. And as of 7:30 this morning, I continued, Riverview has officially completed acquisition negotiations with Anthem Capital, meaning Riverview now owns controlling interest in Meridian Partners. Chaos erupted. Victor looked like he'd aged 10 years in 10 seconds. Then the doors burst open. Wesley stormed in. This is a breach of contract, he shouted. Actually, I said calmly, holding up my severance file, my termination paperwork included no non-compete clause. Standard protocol for restructuring, remember? Security entered. Mr. Porter, I said, echoing his words from the day he fired me, you will be escorted to pack your belongings. Standard protocol. No one defended him, not even Victor. Months passed. Riverview Meridian flourished. Revenue, record-breaking. The industry praised the takeover as the most elegant corporate correction in decades. 3 years later, a Forbes journalist asked, Do you consider what happened revenge? I smiled. No, it was simply the market recognizing value when the wrong people didn't. As she left, I looked out at the city, at the new tower that bore our company name. Wesley once said I was outdated. The truth? I was irreplaceable. And firing me was the most expensive mistake he ever made.